the particular flows that I really I thought was sort of a trick bag was off the track. Which one was it? I think it was on Nothing But Love. That flow right there is crazy. But more importantly, that song has an incredible message and a pretty dope a pretty dope meaning for anybody who listens to it. So tell me a little bit about how that song came about.
Yeah, Number Love, like kind of like the title is just really a song based around love, and that's another thing. Really, the whole project is, of course, it's inspired by the Bible, and we know that in the Bible, you know, pretty much the main tenet in the Bible is about love, right? The Lord talks about, you know, all of the law, all the stuff that's in the book is really under the umbrella of loving God and loving each other, right? And then he gives us details specifically as to how to, you know, properly love people. I mean, in the world nowadays, you know, people kind of look at love as, you know, as an emotion or, you know, whatever the case. But, you know, what I came to realize is that love, and even in your love life, you realize love is more of an action. So that was kind of the inspiration behind the track. Of course, I got my dog, big homie Yerp. He on the second verse. Yerp. Yeah, I had to toss him on there. He's smoking hot right now. He got his track Flea. So I wanted to toss him on there, and you know, like I said, just really wanted to make a track based and rooted, you know, in love. But also, I thought it was cool because even just the beat itself is kind of more of one of those rage kind of turn up beats. So I thought it would be cool to, you know, kind of toss a different spin on, you know, what you would typically hear on one of those type of beats. So yeah, that's pretty much what it's all about, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it was interesting in that song. You mentioned, I remember hearing the word violence. You mentioned violence, and then but you spun it to like not violence. Like we're not talking about violence. We're not doing that. We're showing love. Another question, real quick, I have for you is, you say you show nothing but love. So what are some examples, some ways that you show love? And obviously not trying to get you to list any sort of charity that you do, anything like that, but just ways that people out there, listeners, can sort of identify in themselves how they can start showing more love or you know, something along that line.
Really, bro, just really the fruits of the spirit, bro. Like really just being completely selfless, bro. Like I said, going back to those tenets of the Bible, it tells us, you know, love God with all your heart, and then love your fellow human being. And you know, nowhere in there it says, you know, love yourself. And that's the big thing that got, you know, the world so mixed up, is that everyone is fending for themselves. Everyone is, people that do somebody dirty off the strength of, well, it's gonna make me okay. I'm gonna be in a better position, and that's completely contrary to what the book is talking about. So really, just like I said, operating in gentleness, forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? Being a little long suffering, showcasing, you know, some patience with people, right? Like that's kind of how I try to go about it. You know, the Lord talks about being meek. He talks about being, you know, the meek will inherit the earth, right? And if you know anything about meekness, it's really just another word. We're really just putting others ahead of you, even if people are tripping on you, or you know, they're even, like it talks about you even praying for your enemies and looking out for them. So really, whatever it is that I need to do to make someone else's life comfortable, that's at least what I try to do. So that's when I talk about showcasing love, man, it's no glory to me, it's all glory to God, and I'd rather pass the glory on to somebody else before, you know, it hits me, because I'm trying to make, you know, somebody else's life a little better. So